Sir, our research topic was social media marketing strategies of healthcare service providers and consumer adoption. Meena Rani was our mentor, and I myself am Udita, and Vishak is my partner. I'll just start with the introduction. So, social media started making inroads in India since 2004, and the objectives of this paper is basically social media started making inroads in India since 2004, and a growing number of users are embracing this platform for various spheres in their day-to-day life. There are various reasons for this, but my objective of the paper was to examine the perception towards adoption of digital platform for healthcare solutions by consumers, and also to find the level of association between the respondents and their perception towards the important aspects of healthcare solutions, and also to come out with a suitable recommendation to the various players involved in the design and delivery of the healthcare solution. Okay, so this is a this uh, this is a paper that was done by the Rock Health Consumer Survey. So this is basically a survey, and it shows the number of internet connected adults using at least one digital health solution, and it has gone up from 80% in 2015 to 87% in 2017. Now, there are six different digital health behaviors that were identified in the survey. They are searching for online health information, comparing health services online, then using mobile apps or wearables to track health, also using telemedicine and consumer facing genetic services. Although the consumer activity differed considerably across the various survey subgroups and categories, but searching for the online health information, that is 79%, and an online provider reviews, that is 58%. Those are very common behaviors. Now, this data gives us a very clear idea about the fact that in today's world, most of the healthcare consumers are making use of their online resources. They do depth research, and also they proactively engage in their own health management. So it has become very important for the healthcare service providers to move into digital marketing so that they can meet their consumers' expectations, and also they get success in the field. Basically, there are some of the strategies that will help the healthcare sector to reach and engage with the target customers, that is with the healthcare consumers. Vishak, move to the next slide. Yeah, so these six are there. So first is optimize for search. Now, to find out relevant information or services, the healthcare consumers, they use search engines. So one study that was done by Think with Google found that search engines pull three times as many visitors to hospital websites than any other possible sources. So optimizing digital presence, it should start with optimizing for search that will allow the search engines to acknowledge and rank the valuable content. And this can be simply done by tagging a page that has the relevant keywords, or writing page descriptions with valuable information, or even making strategic hypertext markup language titles. So next is create effective and personalized content. So earning the, getting the target customers' attention by providing the correct content at the correct time is the main goal of the inbound digital marketing. Now, obtaining a client who is interested and engaged with the data that is provided depends on its relevance to the consumer. That relevance can be created through personalization, the need of the hour. But for a personalized content, the first and the most important thing is the target audience. Now, resources like healthcare customer relationship management allows organizations to aggregate patient data from various different sources, and also helps to derive insights from them. Next is engage via social media. So to engage with physicians, healthcare providers, and patients, social media can be used. Now, this will also help in improving health outcomes. social media marketing strategies in the healthcare sector includes participation in community discussions, uh, networking with healthcare providers, and also spreading important information about health outcomes. Next is track marketing efforts. So, digital marketing helps to monitor the performance of the healthcare professionals or the hospitals and also show results that are specific to campaigns and outreach efforts. Now, this allows the healthcare providers to understand what is effective and what is not. And also, it gives them a clear picture about where the budgets should be allocated to get more profitable profitable outcome. So it is very important that healthcare sector caters to the needs of the target consumers. Okay, next slide, Vishak. Now, the three research objectives, I already spoke about these three research objectives. That is, first is to examine the perception towards adoption of digital platform for healthcare solutions by consumer in selected locations. Also to find out the level of association between the set of responded attributes and their perception towards important aspects of healthcare solutions. And the third is to come out with suitable recommendations to the various players involved in design and delivery of digital healthcare solutions. Next slide, please. So the methodology. So this research is an exploratory study based on primary data, and the total sample was 150 respondents. We collected data from them, and they are all residents of Bangalore, and we used convenience sampling technique. The response we directly approached the respondents over phone or via email to collect the data, and they were analyzed using descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Next slide, please. So we had two hypotheses. First hypothesis was that there was no significant difference between gender of the respondents and the various aspects related to their perception. I mean, gender had nothing to do with it. And adoption of digital platforms for finding healthcare solutions. And hypothesis two was that there exists no significant relationship between perception towards various aspects of digital healthcare solutions and the respondents' willingness to recommend uh, statistical tools such as chi-square, ANOVA correlation, and regression were used. Next slide, please. So Vishak will take over from here.
Thank you, Dida. So am I audible, sir?
Yes, Vishak, you are very much audible.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I'm talking about the importance inference that we get from our research paper, from the study that we did among the local circle that we had. So the first point is men consider the service more affordable than women. And the second one was people who got information from social media or through word of mouth rate the service better than those who got the same from TV. Just that's because in advertisement that we are watching in the TV, that doesn't provide that much information. So their perception will be different. So their expectations also will be different. So, but the the information that we are getting from the word of mouth, that will be much more clear. So the people are more willing to believe that, so their expectation won't clash with their perception. So, and the third one was students are happier with the pricing discounts and than the working people. Then the people with longer period of association find it more accessible than those who have started using the digital platform recently. This is just because the easy way of using, they are more comfortable with the digital platforms. Like the most of the older people that they face the many problems using, while even though life changes in an app or life changes in working, it may affect their ease of using. So the persons who are using continuously, they feel more comfortable and they are more adopting digital platform for healthcare. And students are happier with waiting time than working class. And working people perceive rated the professional conduct of the staff of digital healthcare service better than the rating given by the student. Sorry, sir, it got stuck. So talking about the conclusion part, and the paper provides insight into the emerging utilization of social media in the healthcare market. However, the use of right digital strategy will be differentiating the grain from the chaff. So healthcare providers have to offer effective and efficient service through digital and social media to establish their brand. So this is now going to a trend of healthcare industry, but it's not still adapted much one chunk of people, but still the popularity is getting higher and higher day by day. So we had also limitation for our future research. That's in this paper, we focus on the use of digital and social media to make their brand visible and to reach out to the large population for effective healthcare communication. The study is limited to Indian context only and lacks the discussion of one of the major issues, which is patient engagement through social media. It did not focus on the content management and effective communication. These problems can be addressed in the future studies. Because we can't have a detailed study of the patient engagement through how it's possible, how the platform working through engagement and the communication going from each person. So because we conduct the research by online, so we circulate the questionnaire also as a online format. So it is difficult to collect such kind of data. And these are the few recommendations that we come up with. So the first one is try to reach to more women users by motivating and incentivizing them to join the bandwagon. So women feels like to into this digital platforms, like and other times like men are more interested in digital platforms. So maybe they are stuck with the traditional platforms. So they need we need to push them through the incentivizing way. And the second one is step up the campaign on social media as users who came to know about the healthcare service providers rated the service better. So as I mentioned the inference part, those who are heard from the social media are more satisfied with the execution part. So more social media campaigns could help them to more understand about the digital platforms. And the third one is that digital platform must be flexible and should be consumer centric so that respondents' willingness to recommend the service to others increase. As I mentioned earlier, the word of mouth is the important factor. So then it need to be flexible, and then they don't need to they shouldn't face any problems while using the app, because not only the students are using the platform, many middle-aged also older people are using the platform. So they it should be flexible and it should be convenient for them. And the other one is all the problems and issues that customers facing while using the platform must be resolved as soon as possible for better ratings. The waiting time should be reduced as much as possible, especially for the working class, because as of the survey, from the limitation from the survey, we are talking about students are more satisfied with the waiting time. So it should be more convenient to the working class also. Maybe it would be if we arrange in a flexible timing manner, it would be most appropriate for the working class, and they should try to retain the customer as much as possible and convert them to loyalties. Since women are not as happy as men with their service, and they can provide some special discounts for them. And the last one, since social media is getting more customers for the digital healthcare system, they can allocate more budget for social media marketing. So these are the references that we go through for many studies, many researches that are already conducted for the particular topic. And so thank you for your time, sir. It is a great pleasure to present our research paper in front of this panelist. Thank you.
अभिजीत ने बोलो. हाँ.
Thank you very much, Vesak and Udita, for presenting the paper.
लवकर बोलो, लवकर. आवाज दे.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
May I request the session chair, Reshma Pathan ma'am? Any questions you have?
Atul Ramgade sir, Reshma ma'am,
Good afternoon,
you can
sir.
ask some questions, sir.
Good afternoon, Dr. Atul Ramgade sir.
Sir, good afternoon. Am I audible, sir?
You are very much audible. Were you able to go, were you online when the presentation was done by Visak and Udita?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any questions for you and Dr. Reshma Pathan ma'am?
It was a good presentation. Only my one, I would like to give one suggestion that whenever we are making PPTs for paper presentation or on research methodology, especially for paper presentation, my only say was there ki the design should not be there. I have seen ki two designs were drawn over there. So normally that becomes a little bit informal. So as per the research methodology, when we are making the slides, it should be just a sentence, plain sentence, without much decor, in a simple way. So that was just this is what was told to me when we were doing our research methodology workshop.
Okay, sir. So I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Reshma Pathan, ma'am. Questions, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to participate in this technical session as a session chair. Thank you very much, Mr. Visak and Udita Das, for their valuable presentation. And I hope that all this information will be used by researcher for better research work and sustainable growth.
Hello.
May I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay.
Udita, you can stop sharing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sure.
Any questions, Dr. Reshma Pathan, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay, I just have a basic question, Udita and Visak, for you. How
Yes, sir.
did you get to the sample size of 150? If you can just put some light.
So we talked to some people, and also we made a Google form. We sent a Google form to some of our friends, and a ma'am also helped us. She sent the Google form, and also we spoke to some people. We contacted her whenever it was possible. We went physically and collected data.
Okay, no, I think you didn't get my question right. Why not 200? Why not 400? Why not 50? How did you come to the number of 150?
So there was no such thing. We wanted to collect more than 100 data, whatever was possible. But the thing was, when we were collecting the data, pandemic was going on. So we stopped at 150. We wanted more data. Actually, we thought we'll go cross 300, but then we decided to stop at 150.
Okay. And did you any idea about the types of questions you asked on the questionnaire? What were the considerations you
Yes, sir.
kept in mind for your questionnaire design? What types
Yes,
of-
sir. Yes, sir. For example, first we asked is what is their profession, what is their age, from which area they come, and then we asked them what are the, if they are using an internet for any medical, for example, if they're using MedLife or anything, what is it they're using, and we have put ratings, different ratings, like if they're using, what is their satisfaction level, or how much time did they have to wait for, or are they happy with the service, will they recommend this to their friends and families. So like that, we prepared a questionnaire of around 30 questions were there.
Okay,
And yes, sir.
that's what I wanted. Around 30 statements questions you had.
Yes, sir.
Very good. And the tool you used to carry out your tests?
So chi-square was used, and
Yes.
all yes, sir. Descriptive. It was mainly descriptive analytics. We used all the tools in Excel.
Okay.
And ANOVA also we used. Sir.
Okay. I mean, you got it done through SPSS or SAS or S plus or?
So SPSS.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. And can you generalize your findings or conclusion? When you say it was done at the India level, national level?
So no, only Bangalore. It was restricted for to only Bangalore.
So can the study be, your findings and conclusions can be general, can it be generalized to the population?
So generalized as to the population of the South India, I think it can be generalized to that extent. That is what we have put in, like that. Those are the shortcomings of our research, which for further researches, like if anyone is doing research on this topic further, they can extend. They can, because of the COVID situation, we couldn't. Our plan was to like go certain parts of India. We wanted to do it to cover, to make it a more generalized thing, but we couldn't do it. We only stayed till Bangalore. So mainly it was that much.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Also in Bangalore, these digital platforms are much popular because it's much more a tier 1 city. So the rest of the place there will be different, somewhat difference will be there from the generalization. So we can't generalize as like that. But still, is in a South representation of South. This study can be can be generalized.
Very good. Thank you very much for answering the questions and clarifying some doubts.